Oh, hello there. We're talking about The Dentist. And not just any dentist, the dentist. This is where I remember the character's name. Let me pull up the details on The Dentist. Because this is an interesting horror film from the 90s. Very much, straight to VHS style movie of that era. It is over the top camp and just brilliant. It's also by the same director as the second two Reanimator films. Also, the guy who was involved in the creation of the was producer of the first one. But yeah, a lot of camp, and it is just brilliant. No, I love a cheesy ass horror film. So this is a dentist who is kind of pushed over the edge, by witnessing his wife, witnessing her, let's just say it, blowing another dude. She's blowing the pool guy. Well, we see some irregularities. I'm making up words. Irregularities. With their relationship. I mean, he seems like a bit of a dick. I'll be honest. He goes off on her because he hasn't got the right shirt to wear. Oh. And they don't match his cufflinks. And you're just like, what the fuck up, dude? It's just like, you are just the fucking worst. But yeah, we see some interesting stuff there. Where, yeah, I'm just like, wow, this guy's a complete and utter cock, which doesn't bode well for the film, because I'm already just like, fuck this guy. I'm glad his wife is cheating on me. What? Yeah, he basically spies on her to just like see her, and he's kind of in this. He kind of has this weird like view where he just goes, "They're filthy, disgusting, filthy people. You're unpure. You're disgusting and filthy." Yeah, he contemplates basically shooting them both, and then eventually he'll act out his fantasy. Not before we see the poor guy. We see the poor guy going after another married woman, and dicking her as well. He kind of spies on her and ends up killing the dog, unfortunately. So we can obviously tell he's a dick because he kills an animal. And basically everyone's annoyed because they're like, waiting for the fucking dentist, and he's back at home, spying on his wife and other women, like a fucking creep. And everyone's like, for fuck's sake, I'm still waiting for this guy. And yeah, he gets we see him. I mean, he already basically starts off a little bit unhinged, and we see him kind of getting distracted. But he keeps thinking everyone is filthy, disgusting. It just kind of fucks up. It's just a lot of fucking up. This Alan, what's his surname? Feinstone, that's the one. Feinstone. But yeah, then we see him with this kind of, I think, mortal? Yeah, I can't remember. Very, has a very much a kind of Marilyn Monroe kind of look going on. And eventually, it's like, oh, I can't see her, and then eventually does. And yeah, kind of, what's the polite way of saying this? Just essaying her, just not fully, but you know, yeah, not the greatest. And we see her agent, who's eventually kind of comes on the scene and goes, "What the fuck is going on here?" Who's played by Mark Ruffalo, surprisingly. Probably the highest profile actor in this film is just a very minor side character. That was a fun one where you're like, it's Mark Ruffalo, he's here. Yeah. So I should probably put this out. I've got the. Yeah, I don't think this one is a reversible cover. No, it does not. How disappointing. No reversible cover for me. And this is unfortunately the main issue. This is it's American only. I fucking hate. Like, yeah, really annoying. That Blu-ray set. I'm like, it's not too big of a deal breaker because I've got Blu-ray disc in my old PC, which I run through my new PC through the Elgato now. The old PC doesn't go on as much anymore. The old girl kind of sits there, and I get turned on to basically. I use it because it's got a lot more storage at the moment. Got that big ass 8 gigabytes, 8 terabytes hard drive, which I do want to kind of put into the big one. I need to look at how I can modify it. I haven't properly modified it yet. But yeah, we've got this doctor who's not the greatest. And yeah, it's just a kind of disgusting. And it's just slowly getting more and more deranged. You basically see the slow descent. As he plans to meet up with his wife and proceeds to then remove all of her teeth. Basically, leaves her horribly scarred, and then goes after the poor guy, who basically just completely stabs her. Stabs him. Sorry. I can't remember if it's he basically kills his 2 assistants as well. As they start noticing the fuck is going wrong with this guy. Well, one of them basically finds the tights of the model from earlier and goes, "What the fuck?" Yeah, in quite brutal fashion, shall we say? Very brutal. Kills them, and then kills there's an IRS guy who's like, "Oh, do me a favor, and I'll look the other way for your indiscretions about your tax evasion." Which, well enough, don't threaten people who have control of anesthetic over you. It's not a good idea. It's a dumb idea. Don't be dumb. Just saying that right now. Don't be dumb. Because, he basically has a dental gag which keeps his mouth open but then extends it and overextends it and just kind of locks his jaw in place. And I should mention it's the therapist, the same guy who plays the therapist from the Terminator films, or the first 3 Terminator films. That's where I know him from. And yeah, this guy goes slowly more and more deranged, and cops kind of figure out it's him because they go to his house and yeah, they find his wife who's at the house, and he has lost all her teeth. And eventually they go to the dentist surgery to find him. Now, I don't know if this character is a school kid or an adult. They're presented very young, though probably for the way they shoot her, she's probably, hopefully the actress is 18. Weird if she wasn't. Because they do a lot of low shots of her with her in a skirt. And basically there's a whole thing of them kind of fighting, her running around. Eventually she gets away from him, as he also gets away from the cops and is able to go to his dental lecture, which just so happens to be running when he's running away. Seems like weirdly good timing. But yeah, the cops catch up with this guy as he's just gone completely deranged. And yeah, they lock him up. And that's where we leave the dentist locked up basically in a insane asylum. I've just dropped my arcade stick. Don't worry about it. Yeah, locked up. So I have seen both films of this. This one is the more brutal one. The second one is definitely not as brutal. So I know I'm not. I kind of prefer it because it's a little bit more understanding of why people why this dentist is able to get away with stuff for so long. Yeah, it feels a bit more believable in that sense, and yeah, it isn't as crazy over the top gory horror. But yeah, this one is still good. Like, not discounting this one, it is fun. Again, it's one I probably gonna watch with some mates because it's a fun gory one. And yeah, if you got anyone who's afraid of the dentist, yeah, just get them to check this one out. They'll have some fun. Or you know, if someone enjoys the dentist, get them to watch it as well. They'll have some fun. Yeah. If someone a fear of dentists, maybe check out The Dentist. I picked up this Blu-ray set when it was decently cheap. Only problem, region locked. But I do have does come with a digital code, which all I had to do was just connect to a VPN for that. Which this video is not sponsored by any VPNs because I have no sponsorships. I had to. The amount of videos I watch on YouTube are just like, sponsored by this VPN. And you're like, okay, yeah, okay. And wait, so it's copyright Novocaine Inc. Isn't that one? Novocaine is like a look at a dentistry drug. Think. I could be wrong. Yeah. That is the end of The Dentist. Kind of gory, fun, kind of schlocky slasher. Definitely worth watching. Though I do quite a few times question, it's like, how is no one just like questioning this at all? Okay, no, he's just getting away with it. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. They're just letting him get away with it. Okay, just, you know, some kind of white male privilege, I guess. Maybe because he's just getting away with everything, and then no one's really going, yeah, maybe should we call the cops? Like, this guy is literally just drilling into people's teeth. Or should we alert someone? No? Okay. Yeah, it's only the cops that eventually figured this out by just, yeah, kind of putting the pieces together. and going, okay, we'll go see his wife, and then yeah, they find out about her. Yeah, it's a fun one. But that is The Dentist. I know I said I was going to do Sharknado 5 and 6 next, horror-wise, but I had a request for these two films particularly. So, I put these up front. They're fun. Check them out sometime. And yeah, next time we'll be talking about The Dentist 2. I'll see you then. For now, live long and prosper.